Hi, everyone. Welcome. It is Wednesday, Inquiring Minds. Good to see you. And my head is exploding with all the things going on on our planet right now. Anybody else with me? Woof. So much. Hi, Sherry. Voices from the Swamp. Question for you, Sherry. Did you get your monetization back on YouTube? Anyways, I would like to know how that's going for you because that's so wrong. Anyway, hi everyone. Welcome. Wednesdays are Inquiring Minds, so it's current topic questions. So if you have any current topic questions to look at, I know that the majority of what's on our mind right now is that hurricane. And, they had tornadoes hitting down today already. And okay, so it looks like T-Barb says that her friend evacuated and is safe there with her. Good. I mean, it's just so intensely scary and sad, and we're all holding space for those who are there and having to experience this. It's terrifying. And at the same time, we have countdown. I think it's 26 days or something like that until the election, right? I know that some folks vote beforehand, early vote in and like that. So Antoinette's granddaughter, yeah, I mean, it is just so scary what's happening there. Yeah, we'll take a look at that. So 30 days Nessus. I was just looking at some of the news here. And we're not surprised about all the misinformation coming out and the push here right at the end to all these tactics of 45 and so on to try to bring confusion and whatnot. Rebecca's in the hospital right now waiting for a knee scan at the doctor's. Praying for you. Hi, Kevin. Whoa, people were actually crossing the bridge during that. Anyways, so a lot happening, and it's hard to see with the war going on. It's hard to see that. It's hard to see our fellow folks here in trouble and in fear like this. A couple of people are asking about Mar-a-Lago, so we definitely will check that. Oh, good, Rebecca, you're fine. Good. So be watching for all that misinformation and make sure we're just continuing to bring the truth. Of course, I know that this family does, but when you hear someone just say, that's not the truth. All right. I wanted to see, I was going to look here. Oh, no. Okay, back. There was here it is. Is this it? No. That's when, one part of this, there, did you guys see where Elon Musk or whatever his name is, joked about Kamala Harris assassination attempt or something like that? Did you guys see that? And then he comes on and say, it was a total joke. Everybody was laughing. No, it's never funny. That's not funny. So, okay, so I don't see it now. Oh yeah, 26 days and 7 hours and 53 minutes. There's a countdown for Election Day, November 5th. 26 days, 7 hours and 53 minutes. All right. Yeah, all the crazy news. It's baffling. The thing is I think what will help us is not to be drawn into the false information, because we get so like, what, and it makes sense that we do, but I guess at some point we can just kind of go, there's another thing, whatever. That's okay, Ness. I would have reminded you so you wouldn't have been late. Okay, T-Barb says Ryan Hall is report. So I think Ryan Hall, he's on YouTube, correct? And you can just watch him live. He'll be reporting on the ground live with chasers on the ground. Oof. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Gotcha, Lisa Foster. Thank you for the questions coming in, and we'll start diving into those questions. I know it's hard to even just, I really I'm like, what are we going to talk about today? Because the storm, like all I want to do is just kind of watch that storm. It's just overwhelming. Over 300,000 people watching right now. Yeah. Yeah. So T-Barb says he's on YouTube. So make sure to write him down, and I'm sure that's where I'll go after we're done. And watch that, because it's just all right. Yeah, we are. Renee, when we get to that question, there's a lot to talk about that, huh? A lot of things happening. We heard bits and pieces, but until you're like in it, you just never know how you're going to react and like that. And when you see Hollywood crashing down and all that, it's just like we saw that coming, but we didn't know what it was going to look like and who it was going to involve, and now we do. It's very sad. So Karen Doyle, you have a friend in that mess in the middle of it, in the middle of the storm. Is it Marby's birthday? Happy birthday, Marby. Oh, thank you, Smiling Heart. Here's the link to Ryan Hall's y'all. Ryan Hall, y'all. YouTube. There you go. Yeah, lots of tornadoes. Lots of tornadoes touching down. Just sad. Okay. He isn't leaving. Okay, Karen. So we'll keep him in our prayers. Lisa, Spirit Intuitive Tarot. Says Ryan Hall, y'all contacts Freebird Spirit for his weather update. Oh, that's funny. All right. All right. So let's dive into some of these questions, and I'm sure we'll come up with some more. But we're not surprised that it's crazy town right now. But to add on to crazy town, grief and loss and terror and scary and out of control with storms is a whole nother thing. So I think that's where it's getting a little bit tougher to manage all the crazy, because with the weather and all that, and that's real stuff. That's real stuff. With the war, it was hard enough. Then you add on this. That's real stuff. And I think that's what makes us respond so strongly to when we hear misinformation, because we're like, this is real stuff. This is real life. Like, you don't mess and use this for whatever your agenda is. That makes it Hellridge. I get that a lot. All right. It's all just sad. Okay. Gigi says, please continue to pray and send light and strength and comfort and courage and peace to all impacted by both the storms. Helene, and Milton. All right. Okay. We'll come back to that too again at the end. We'll take a moment to send up our energy for this. All right. Yeah. So I guess also, okay. So Michelle L. Hi, Michelle. Will women in Indiana help Valerie McRae to win the Senate seat in Indiana against the MAGA anti-abortion candidate? So we'll look at that. You did hear about Texas, you guys, yesterday, right? Where they overturned whatever. And so, yeah, so literally it's kind of like a death sentence for women. Horrid. Deanna, thank you. Right. Sandra. Okay, so let's look at Valerie McRae. I'm getting a yes on that. Let's look at her. Valerie McRae, will they, Indiana. Valerie McRae. She feels good. I'm getting a yes. She's aligned to win. So I do have a yes coming in, but let's look at let's look at the story with her. I have, these are my folders for the Sedona retreat, guys. Getting prepared for that. Okay. Valerie. Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one, but I feel like it's going to move in her direction. People are trying to, it's time for a change. They're up against folks who are not wanting change. There is a thing of trying to hold on to the past here, it looks like. Would that be right? Oh, good. We have T-Barb on this. But she feels it's a tough one because people are holding on to their but there, it looks like, yeah, it's a fight. Oh my gosh, I got the same thing. But it does look like it's going to be hard. It's going to be very close. I feel like it's going to be very close. But the outcome is Wheel of Fortune for her. So, but it's going to be close. according to the cards. Sacred Hag has a bit of a crush on Ryan Hall, guys. We'll keep it to ourselves. We won't tell anybody. Yeah. Jeez Louise. Yeah. Again, it's going to be close. I've thrown 3 times and I get this every single time. 5 of Wands. But then in the end, it's a new journey with someone new. So I feel like it will go to her, but it's going to be close. I hope you're right, Holly. Landslide. That's what we want. Okay. Thank you, Michelle, for that question. And we have another one coming in from Michelle. Did I miss some questions here? I feel like I missed some questions because we don't have very many questions, but that's okay. Michelle asks, will Hurricane Milton flood Mar-a-Lago? Or the golf course at least. And I feel like 2 people ask about this, so that's why I'm like, okay, we'll read on it. Okay. So I don't even know where that is, where Mar-a-Lago is on that map. But we'll see. Let's do the deck of character on that one. But let me see. I mean, it looks like they're West Palm Beach. Thank you, Sharon. So is that on the other side? It's out on a spit of land. Okay, Chris. Thank you. Okay. I feel like what I'm hearing is batten down the hatches. So I feel like they're preparing for something. It's on the East Coast level of the base. Big lake in the center. Mm-hmm. The Atlantic side. Yeah. Okay. So I do feel they are still preparing because it's on. Yeah. That's what I was sensing. But they're still preparing. But are they going to? Because I feel like they are like the storms. They're still going to get a storm, right? So, yeah, it's just a circus there. Yeah, mm-hmm. They are preparing for it. They feel like they could be in hot water. Gosh, too crazy. Yeah, I'm not getting. I'm not getting like massive flood cards here for them, but they will get something. They're preparing a little bit, but not enough. Like, just so you know, I'm looking at. You're like, what are you guys What are you looking at? You have island and circus, like so. But they're in their own little world over there. So part of it, they're because when I looked in, it looked like they were preparing for floods and wind. You know what I mean? So like they're batting down so they're putting stuff on the windows. Is that what you do? So, but yeah. So once it hits more, yeah. So I don't think they're as prepared as they should be, but they are doing initial steps to be prepared, is what I'm seeing here, what I'm being shown. But let's take a look again, because you get some folks who are preparing, and then you have that lounge chair guy that's like, I'm good. I'm not. Yeah, I still get the hope. That's weird. What? Wow. That's strange. Okay, well, I literally got the same cards, but I got the gold mine this time. So I got the circus, the gold mine, and the island, and that he's going to be in hot water. So I do feel there's going to be flooding. That's just weird. I got this. You guys, there's like all these cards. How did I get the same cards? So weird. Anyway. I guess it's not weird, is it? Okay. Someone said something. Thank you. Oh, good. I should do a meditation for us at the end. I wonder if Antoinette is asking, I wonder if 45 laughs are pre-made. Of course. That's so bizarre, you guys. Keep getting the same cards on this. Interesting. Yeah, he's going to need some repairs. But it does look like they are going to hole up as the ocean rises, or whatever it does on that side, or the flooding. But there he is in the lounge chair again, but not able to get away from the water. So there may be some flooding. So the question, hello. The answer is yes. Looks like some flooding. He will do a GoFundMe for. There you go. Probably. He'll probably do that. Oh, Ness. Ness got her California voter ballot today. And I got a yes on the will there be a flood? Yes. All right. Everybody's saying hi, Luna. You going to say hi? Yeah? You going to say hi? Oh, did I miss a question? Boop, boop, boop. Oh, where is it? Oh, I missed it. I can't find it. Whose was it? What time? Oh, is it the one with the casket? Ooh, there you go. The underground cave thing kept showing in the water coming up. Interesting. Okay. Oh, yeah. Spiritual Sean, that's a good one. Yeah. Okay, got it. Oops. I'm just starting some of these questions. Thanks, you guys, for your patience. Maybe some more documents will float out of. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so let's look here. Will things float to the surface? Let's just say. Poor Ivana. Horrible. Horrible. Okay. I got a yes on that. Front and center. I think it's too heavy, right? Wasn't it super heavy? I think it's too heavy. Okay. Oh, Ivana is buried at Bedminster. So I don't know if she'll float to the surface, but there will be something floating to the surface. Something. Something's moving. Something's going to come. So whatever the flooding does. All right. Let us move on. Boop. Oh, okay. Since we're still here. Oh yeah, well, insurance company. I'm hearing the word grifting, so he'll definitely be grifting. Oh my gosh, what did I do to my hair? My hair is going to get bigger and bigger the whole time we're here. But I'm hearing grifting. I'm going to throw these cards on that, but we'll throw some cards. Crossfire Hurricane. Got itness. More documents. Yes, something's coming up to the surface. All right. Luna wants to help with the cards here. What's going to happen with this? All right. Luna's not being very helpful. Yeah, this is going to be a tower. You have the Four of Cups and the Tower, and him going for the grift. But yeah, it's not going to work out for him. Okay, Luna. All right. She's gonna start biting in a second. Holly. She's not hungry. She's a self-feeder, so she's not hungry. She wants my attention. She wants to like lay on my lap and I have to sit perfectly and like that. I had her little bed here, but I took it up so she could have it upstairs and I didn't bring it back down. So now she's like, I want your lap. What's going on? Why can't I sit on your lap? Right? I know. They see you. Okay, this is a different direction here. Hi, Lisa. Rose blue. Did I miss your question? Okay, I got it. Rose blue. Oops, shoot. I meant to start that. Okay. All right, you guys. I can't look over here. I need to. Here we go. All right. So we're looking at the Menendez brothers. Will they get out of prison or get a new trial? What's going on with the Menendez brothers? Okay. What they're telling me is there's layers to this. Let's see what's going to happen. Yeah. There's layers. There's some people who want to keep them in prison. Trying to control this. Yeah, there's some layers here. I'm not, is kind of a, fuzzy. But there's someone who is kind of keeping them in prison. They may look at this again, but I don't know that it's going to benefit the boys. I'm not sure. And when I step into the energy, it's not clear. I'm so sorry, Lisa. It's not clear. It's like there's layers to this. There's many players. And so, I don't know if that's free will or what that means. Okay, Connie. So there's some layers here that there's something about keeping them guarded. But I got all my prison cards. Will they get out? Will they be able to get out? People are standing up for them. So there's a possibility down the road. People are connecting to their story. They want to give them a second chance. So there's a possibility there. But right now there's lots of layers they're moving through. So it won't be like this year or anything. Yeah. So, but right now they are where they're at. Yeah. All right. Moving into some more lightness here. Hi, Renee. Yeah, they killed their parents. I wouldn't want to be on the judgment. I wouldn't want to be in the judgment seat for them. I don't know the story, but what I do, I mean, I do understand that they were really abused. And I don't think anyone really has it in them, especially both of them, to kill their own parents unless it was pretty severe stuff going on. So But again, their action is that. But I mean, if you had if you knew a story of someone, a woman, let's say, was being severely abused by her husband over and over again, and you saw the bruises, and you knew this was happening, and you knew eventually he was going to end up killing her, but then she killed him, would it be hard for you to put her in jail for the rest of her life for that? Okay. Hi, Michelle T. Renee, what? And I'm not making judgment. I don't know. I'm just saying it would be hard for me. What do you see about Garth Brooks' situation? For entertainment purposes only. So many celebs are turning out to be less than stellar humans. Yes. All right. Okay, Garth. What did you do? Yeah, he's worried about this. He may he may try to just settle this like out of court. But yeah, he's worried. This is him. He's like, the truth is coming out. But he may try to settle in the future. The truth is coming out. Let's see. Let's ask. Will he try to? Is this like actually gonna? I don't feel like he wants us to go to court where it's like played out in the court. So I wonder if it feels with that Page of Pentacles handing like here. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for your support. That's so kind. All right. Is he going to, oops. Is he going to settle out of 3 cards? It looks like he wants to settle out of court. Yep. I think he wants every card. Yeah, it looks like he's wanting to settle before court. Yeah. He definitely doesn't want to play this out in front of everyone, but you saw him as the 9 of Swords. He's worried. Okay. 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 Got that one. All right. Clarence. Hey, Clarence. Will New York or California? Will New York or California turn red? Well, there are some counties that are red in California. I know, I live there, but I don't see them as a whole turning red, no. And New York. Will New York turn red? I don't see them turning red either. I know there's some counties that are, but no, as a whole, no. That's the question. I forgot. Will California turn red? Go. And I have a no on that. Paths are closed. There's no path open for that. Okay, and so then we want New York. It's New York. No. Nope. They will not change. They will continue to be blue. All right. Now, I haven't heard about this book, Sharon. But I'll read it cold. I don't know. Bob Woodward. Who is? It reveals 45-cent COVID kits to Putin. Gotcha. Yeah, it's revealing a lot of stuff, actually. So you have the manipulation of power and morals and ethics being and money and stuff like that coming out. But you have that manipulation coming in there. So yeah, so it's going to reveal some of that and how he used his yeah, and how leaders use their positions and so forth to be an authority over things. So that's what I'm seeing. It's going to reveal a lot, I think, Sharon. That's what the cards are showing. When is that book coming out? Unfortunately, anybody who votes for 45 doesn't read about me. Yeah, I know. But it'll be talked about, It's out right now. Oh, okay. I'm assuming folks will talk about it. Oh, next Tuesday. All right. Yes, I have that question, Ness, coming up. All right. Kimmy, Missed mine way up there. Can we talk about the former guy in Aurora on Friday? He's going to Aurora, Colorado on Friday. Isn't that where he was making up the stories that there was some kind of takeover? And was that Aurora? Ridiculous. I'm going to be there Saturday for Susan Lynn's thing. So, but isn't Susan Lynn's thing in Denver? Or is that, no, that's not Aurora, right? I know Aurora is down the street, but okay. No, the event feels really good. The event feels really good, Kimmy. Let's look at the former guy's stuff, though. What's his plan? Misinformation plan. I just heard the word misinformation. It's in Aurora. She's going to be there too. Yeah, he's going in with his little. He's just there to create chaos and bring misinformation and it doesn't go over well. It's kind of a wah for 45. Mm-hmm. But he's just bringing his bad self in there. But it's not gonna. There's nothing. You know what I mean? He's there to create some sort of controlling that narrative. But it looks, abuse of these two cards together are abuse of leadership, but it also is he's defeated. He's trying to get, obviously he's there to try to get, but he's going there to create chaos and stories. You guys, I drove through Aurora when all that stuff was happening, or when they said that stuff was happening. I'm like, what? We were just there was nothing, you guys, nothing. That was like a completely made up story. So I don't know what he's going to do, but he wants to create more narrative. Yeah, just him kicking up dust. Yeah. Oh, I got you, Rose Blue. I got your post. All right. But Kimmy, the event feels really good. Your event feels really good. It feels good. All right. Yeah, Sacred Hag. Colorado Springs is where I live. Yeah. It's like every other house. It's pretty. It is a little right leaning, but I don't think lately it is because he really cut his ties with the military, and this is a military town. So I think it's kind of switched. I think we're gonna find that. Okay. Anyways, all right. Rose Blue says Linda G said on Weatherman Plus. Cold plunge October 15th all the way to Mexico. A big cold plunge, mid Florida 20s and 30s. It's too early. look, it's true. Help me understand this, Rose Blue. Is this the question you wanted me to look at? Oh, you subscribe to him now. Okay. So it's going to start getting cold really quick. If there's another question, Rose Blue, it's a warning. Got you. All right. Okay, so so Brady says right after Milton, there's a huge freeze coming down from Canada. Okay. Wow, and everybody's going to be out of a house. So I see. Okay, so we need to be prepared. Geez, all these people out of homes in Mexico and here and New Mexico. Is it going all the way to Mexico or just the United States? Prep, be prepared, everyone. All right. Thank you, Rose Blue, for that. All right. Most of the U.S. Okay, Brady, got you. All right, everyone, be prepared. And those of you that are in Florida, be prepared. It might be warm now, but it's going to be cold. Warmers, we need to. Whew, that's making me dizzy, actually, that energy. Rose Blue. Wow. Okay. Trump gave Putin tests at the height of the pandemic. Is it true? What is the fallout for Trump? Yes, it is true. They're showing me back alleys, a back alley handoff, so to speak. So, of course, that's metaphoric, but I do see that he did. Okay, see, I told you she was going to start biting me because I'm not doing what she wants. All right, why don't you sit here? Sit right here. There you go. Sit right here on my chair. I'm telling her to sit there. Oh, Ethereal just said Putin just verified Trump gave him the COVID test. Yeah, he did. It was most definitely did. It's just another thing. It just goes on the list of things. Like, does it really hurt him ever? You know what I mean? We can talk about it all we want. Does it really ever hurt him? All this stuff. It's like at any other given time, if you wore a tan suit, you'd be out. But yeah, more people will be leaving him, but there'll be people who don't care. So it's always the same story. You have the people who are just MAGAs and they're just MAGAs. They're going to stay. But you do have a couple people leaving. So there you go. You have the MAGAs that are staying. They don't care. But then you do have some that will leave when they hear this. Who knows the rhyme or reason? I always just say, he's a predator and a rapist. Hard stop. Never. I don't care if he was the best Democrat in the world, would not vote for him. You know what I mean? Hard stop. But if it's this, given that he gave COVID tests away, then good. Let it be that turns you. All right. We have 5 minutes. Let's see what else we got going on here. Let's do this one. This is a quick one. We'll do something for fun on this one. We're gonna do my things. All right. All right. The question is, will Ivanka vote for her dad? Yes. Yes, she will. Does she secretly want to vote for Kamala? Does she secretly want to vote for Kamala? Yes. There you go. There you go. Ivanka votes blue. She wants to vote for Kamala, so maybe she'll change her mind. Maybe she'll tell people she's voting for her dad, but she'll vote for Kamala. There you go. We like that. Okay, why didn't you stay here? It was the perfect seat for you right here. Okay. She's purring, you guys. Purr a little louder so they can hear you. Purr a little louder so they can hear you. Get that healing purring. Yeah. Okay, we did that one. All right. All right. Inquiring Minds. It is Wednesday, and this is the current topic. How about Ashton Kutcher and the P. Diddy mess? Will he get in trouble? I do feel he will. He will obviously try to plea things and do things to try to get a lesser sentence, but yeah, it does feel like the end of the road. The life that he knows is over. But let's take a look at the cards, if Luna lets us. Oh, Chris Queen has a cat that looks like Luna too. She's sitting there too. Yeah. There's a lot of hidden stuff that he has that he can provide. So that talks to what they were showing me about plea dealing as much as you can to get a lesser sentence or whatever. So he has some hidden stuff that he'll be able to share, but he was linked and he's in trouble, right? So it is no win for him, but he is involved as well. You can see that he's involved. He's not going to get out of that. And I'm sure that we'll continue to read on this as time goes on, as more and more names come to the surface. But like I've said from the very beginning of when this first started to come out, we're going to see a lot of people that we will be shocked. Okay. Coming out in this, so it's just sad. Some of the stories. Don't stay in the energy too long of it. I know it's easy to, watch, and I get caught in some of the rabbit trails myself sometimes because it's what feeds into my TikTok. At night when you're about ready to go to bed and you're like TikToking just for a few minutes, which you shouldn't do, especially right before you're going to sleep. Don't do it. But sometimes if I can't quiet my mind, I'll get on there. But if that starts to feed in there, I'm like, no, I can't. But the stories are dark, and my heart breaks for the victims. And so, yeah. All right, James. Thank you for that, James. Very kind. Will the hostages be released before the election? It looks like they're trying to get some released. Now, as far as before the election, I know that they're negotiating this. They're trying. They're working on it. I shouldn't say negotiating. I don't know how that works. I'm just using that word. They're working on it. They're putting a nonstop man hours. And this is not something that they put on the shelf. This is something they work on constantly. I feel like I do feel like a few. I mean, I don't know how many. I don't know why I keep wanting to say 9. I'm not sure. The surviving of this has been, it's devastating. And I remember at the beginning of this that we knew that. We were told that it was devastating. But yeah, I do see justice coming. I do see. But it's also a tower. They're trying. They're working on it. So they are working on it. See? Trying to work on it. Trying to get it done now. They're trying to get it done. You have that 8 of Wands. So 8 or 9 there, you know what I mean? But I don't know if it's in time. So you have that tower outcome, and that concerns me. That tower coming there concerns me. I feel like they've been working hard on this, and they're trying. I feel like there's like, I was seeing 9. They're trying. It's just been devastating me. Just pray. Just okay. But James, yeah, giving you a big hug, James. Thank you. Okay. All right. All right, so we're at time, but I do want to say real quick here, Holly, let's, thank you, James. Holly, let's talk about this on Friday, at News Flash Friday. But I do want to talk about this, the release of the extraterrestrial program, the world's biggest cover-up. It's coming, isn't it? I feel it too, and it's just in time, because I'm telling you, in the next few years, and we've been talking about this, that slowly but surely we're going to be seeing more things, knowing more things. And those of you who are open to this probably already have been seeing glimpses of our ET star family. And they're coming to you. So if you're open to it, ask. Say, hey, I know we're connected. I send you only love and light. You know what I mean? And if you're open to that, they'll start revealing themselves to you as well. Because it's we can only perceive what we know, right? So, Brady said, I saw a UFO this week. It's pretty standard stuff. So see, for Brady, it's normal and it's in his perception. So as we continue to talk and open up our perception, so this is great. Oh, wow, Connie. I didn't know that, Connie. I didn't realize you had that story. Connie says, I was visited by a 7-foot tall white alien with big black eyes. It was hella scary. I was 4 years old. Yeah. So it was scary at 4 because it was new. But it would be terrifying for sure. Are you open to it now? Anyways, love you guys. Blessings to you. And I guess I should pull one more card before we go. And please be praying for our anybody that's in line of the hurricane. The next few days are going to be brutal because I feel like it goes through Florida and then hits something else on the storm. Just the storm alone is going to be damaging something else, not just Florida. So oh, you had dreams? Yeah, because they were visiting you, Connie. Okay, here's a good one for us right now, I think. I think it's very important. And this is from my affirmations for a badass. Okay, so for all my badass family here, I can sit with really fucking big feelings and I'm still okay. So we can sit with all these big feelings that we're feeling all over the map right now. We're sad, we're scared, we're this, we're that. We can sit with all those feelings and we're still okay. Okay. I love you guys. You are held. And we'll see you Friday for Newsflash Friday. Stay safe and stay in prayer for your brothers and sisters in this storm. All right. Love you guys. We'll see you soon. And thank you for your support and donation. And thank you, moderators. Blessings to you all. We'll see you soon.